Hello YouTube and welcome to Spoiler Free Toku Info. I am your currently faceless host. Call me Marvelous. And yes, that Marvelous. So today we'll be talking about stand up, thank you. Kamen Rider Den-O. Now, if you're watching this, you probably already know what Den-O is. But if not, I'll give a brief story rundown, spoiler free, or at least I'll try to be spoiler free. Den-O is about a young man named Ryoto Nogami. I'm probably saying that wrong. I am sorry. He is a young man who has very bad luck. And by very bad luck, I mean, holy crap, bad luck. In episode 1, I believe, he becomes possessed by a Imagine, which are usually the bad guys, or monsters of Kamen Rider Den-O. The first Imagine's name is Momotaros. When Den-O transforms using the Den-O belt, and presses this button, he becomes he becomes Momotaro's, or Kamen Rider Den-O, in sword form. Now, when Den-O changes forms, the respective Imagine takes over Ryoto's body, and they fight for him, essentially. But they're still using his body. But if you watch the show, you can see what I mean. Anyway, Den-O is a very funny season. It does have its sad moments, especially with the second main writer, my personal favorite, Kamen Rider Zeranos, aka Yuto Sakurai. Sakurai, I believe I'm saying that right. I don't want to go into too much detail about him, because if I say too much, I'll probably spoil it. And it's personally, Yuto's story is better to me than the main story. But yeah, if you watch it, you will totally see what I mean. Now my phone. Midway through the series, so this is kind of a spoiler, they meet, or Ryotaro gets possessed by a new Imagine named Sig, who gives him, or grants him, a new belt, which becomes Den-O Wing Form. Wing Form is mainly a movie exclusive. He does appear in one episode, but it's very brief. And that's also kind of a sad episode too. Anyway, back to Den-O. The Den-O motif is mainly based off of a train. If you watch the show, you can see that they more or less live on that train that travels through excuse me travels through time. Yes, Den-O has a time travel motif also. The time travel motif in the main series is pretty good. They don't really have any what's the word I'm looking for? They don't really have many errors, I want to say. But after Den-O ends, and they start doing the Cho Den-O series, there are some, how you say, messed up stuff. For instance, semi spoiler, in Kamen Rider O's when they do Let's Go Kamen Rider movie, and yeah, the whole I was your best friend, but now I'm your dad thing. Yeah, I don't really like talking about that. But anyway, Dino itself, the main series is good. I highly recommend it. I will post a link in the description to where you can download it, or if you don't download, you can stream it, or watch a stream of it. But anyway, I will now show off the belts from Kamen Rider Dino, starting with the main belt. So this is the main belt, the Dino belt. If I can, it says, oh wait, angle it up. Dino system. I don't know why that blue light's there. This part does come off. It is for the K-Touch, which I do not have. Or not the K-Touch, wrong show. The K-Taro phone, which I do not have. Basically, it gives Dino a new form. I'm not going to say what it is because that's a spoiler. But yeah, I don't have it on me. But anyway. I can't find, oh, here it is. Alright, this is the Rider Pass. I actually have the Urataro's ticket in there. The ticket comes with, there's one or two ways of getting it. It comes with the Dino binder set, which comes with a golden Rider Pass from the movie. I'm not saying who it's from. And also the super best Dino belt version, which comes with a Momotaro's, Urataro's, Kintaro's, and Ryutaro's ticket. But anyway, the ticket doesn't really do anything. It's just for aesthetic preference. I cannot word tonight. I am sorry. By the way, it's nighttime when I'm filming this, but yeah. Anyway, you don't care about that. Anyway, on to the belt sounds. This is Dino sword form. And this is his full charge. Oh. Moving on to Urataro's, which is rod form. His full charge. Moving on to Kintaro's, who is Axe form. Full charge. And finally, Ryutaro's. I am sorry for butchering that. If don't hate me. He is gun form. Also his full charge. That is the main Dino belt. Moving on to the wing belt used by Sig. It's more or less the same, except there's only one form. Well, there's two forms, but I can't really give that away. But for Dino, the main character, there's only one form, which is wing form. And his sounds like this. full charge. And that's pretty much it. Now, moving on to the Zero-Notes build. Where's... I guess it didn't have it. Anyway. The Zero-Notes build. With Zero-Notes, he's a little bit different. Number one, he goes off of Zero-Notes cards. Altair for this side, and Vega for this side. On the show, he only has a limited supply, so it's semi-spoiler. He only has a limited supply of many times he can transform, which I think they fixed that, so spoiler, sorry. It's hard to do this without spoilers, so I'm sorry. He also has an Imagine named Deneb. If I can get his figure here, I'll show you. Deneb. This is Imagine. Anyway. With Deneb, he can assume Vega form. So anyway, here is Altair form. And yes, the belt just mooed at you. Anyway, his full charge. Now, now time for Vega form. And his full charge. Dang it. There we go. That's pretty much it. There is a third card for Zero-Notes, but I do not have it. It unlocks his final form. So I guess you don't get a spoiler on that one. Sorry. But that is pretty much it on the Dino front. I know it's kind of a short video. But Dino itself is a good season. If you're new to Kamen Rider, I highly recommend it. It's the right balance of funny and serious. Personally, it's not my favorite season, but I highly recommend it for new watchers of Kamen Rider. This is it from Marvelous. Have a good night, and episode 2, Kamen Rider Gaim, will come out sometime this week. Goodbye.